Yeah. Good morning. Come on. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Yeah.
morning,
Good
sir.
morning. Now, yeah, we'll back with a lesson here. So before going to the lesson, I want to show you one project. Which has been made by your senior IoT project. You see that particular project. In turn, in that how he has did and how he has used mobile software there and how it is working. So what alterations can you do for that particular project? Like that, you can see I will share that particular video. 1 minute. Yeah, just I'll share the tab. If you're not clearly you see that or you can't listen the audio, please interrupt me. Not an issues.
Is intelligent pod, and this is the plant. This is the water storage. This is the circuit. This circuit contains node MCU, relay, power board, moisture sensor, and the water pump and ultrasonic sensor. This is the Android app which shows the current status of the intelligent pod. Here we need to do two things. One thing, we need to give internet connectivity to intelligent pod, and we need to give the power. Here now I am giving power. So if the soil is dry, the water started pumping. The pump start pumping the water, and in Android app we will get notification, and here it shows the water storage level and the soil moisture sensor values and the pump status, which is on or off. So here now the soil is wet, so the pump turned off and the green LED will blink. If the soil is dry, the in Android app we will get notification, and water pump. So if the soil is wet, it turns off. So here it shows pump off.
Yeah. Now back here, just I'll stop the sharing of that. Now back here. Now you have seen that particular video, right? And I will show you the another way of representation of that particular same type of a project in a different view. You see that also, which is done by your super seniors. You see that later on we'll have a discussion on that particular thing, right? So now again, just I'll share this. Just a minute. I think if you're not able to see, you have to interrupt me.
Irrigation system on sensor soil moisture, and we are developing this IoT based project because, as you know, in India farming is very important, and nowadays the water level is very low in India, and farmers are facing very difficulties. So we keeping this in mind, we are developing this project, and I will first explain the setup which we have made to do this project. Uh, this is sensor soil sensor detector, moisture level detector, and this is the microcontroller. It's PIC18 microcontroller, and from this we are giving power supply. This is 7805 volts, and this is 6 volts water pumper, and this is the controller which is connected to this 7805, and from that to this pump. And this is the cable which we are connected to the laptop, means the system for dumping the code, and from this our application will work. And now I will show you the how it works. I am fixing this soil moisture detector in the pot. For example, we have taken the pot. And the softwares which we are using are Terminal and MP Lab, and serial bootloader AN1310. This is the main code of our project. Here I am connecting like to show the output of our project. When I switch on this power button, and if I on the system, it will work like I am working, and it will show some threshold value which we have set already. If the threshold value is lower than which we have set, it will automatically
value of moisture level is less than
threshold. If the value of moisture level is less than the threshold value, the pump will start, and if not, it will stop.
As the pot contains already water level is there?
As already we can see if the pot is already having the moisture level. So you can see the this value. And now if I remove this, like to show the dryness of the area. Now the pump is on, like the water flow is already working. And if I again put this in the water, moisture level is there. So the pot won't work. So the pump won't work. This is the working of our project.
Now, back here with the lesson. What are the differences you find in these two videos? Open for discussion. Open for discussion. What are the differences you find in these two videos? Huh? Speak out. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳಿ. What are the differences? I've shown you the two projects, right? In that particular two projects of same theme, actually, to see it's the same theme. And what are the differences you have find in that particular projects that I want? Hmm? Nidhi? ನಿಧಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಿಧಿ?
Yes, sir.
What are the differences you find in that projects?
Um, Execution part, sir. I think the second project was better,
First one
and
was not better. Why?
I think he could have explained it little more.
No, don't think on that. Think on project prescriptive. Which project you will feel it's a better, which is not a better? Like that I'm asking you. And what are the differences in that particular project which will makes it a better? Ah, Ajay?
First one is better, sir. First
First
one
one is
would be more helpful.
Ajay?
Yes, sir. Sir, I
Ah,
saw only one. I didn't see the first one. I joined
huh?
late.
Here
I joined.
Ajay?
I
Loudly?
saw only one.
You saw only one. Why?
Yeah, I joined late, sir.
Which one you saw?
Second one.
Second one. Who saw both? Antima? Antima? Quick. Antima? Antima is not there. Antima? 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 Vidyarani? Vidyarani?
Sir,
Tell me the differences between two projects.
sir, I saw first one, sir.
Why? What
Like,
about second one?
so I got disconnected.
Why?
Wi-Fi is not stable here, sir. Again, I joined.
Tejaswini? Tejaswini? Quick, don't waste time. Tejaswini? Tejaswini? I'm marking absent those who are not speaking out. So she left, I'll mark absent. Next, Paresh. Paresh.
ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಕ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಸರ್ 10 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Why?
ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಸರ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ, ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು.
What is this? ಹೀಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನೀವು? Okay, I'll play again both the videos, but you have to give the interaction why it has been done like that. Means what are the differences of that? That you have to give compulsorily, right? Just a minute. The first video I am playing as usual.
This is intelligent part, and this is the plant. This is the water storage. This is the circuit. This circuit contains node MCU, relay, power board, moisture sensor, and the water pump and ultrasonic sensor. This is the Android app which shows the current status of the intelligent part. Here we need to do two things. One thing we need to give internet connectivity to intelligent part, and we need to give the power. Here now I am giving power. So
The
if
sound is
the
not clear,
soil
sir.
is dry, the water started pumping. The
Hello.
pump start pumping the
Hello?
water, and in
Just
Android
a
app
minute.
we will
Tell me.
Sir, sound is not clear, sir.
get notification, and
Now?
The
here it
background
shows
sound is
the
very coming.
water
Background
storage
sound is coming,
level
sir.
and
Sir,
the
better if you mute yourself.
soil
Just one
moisture
minute.
sensor values and the pump
Nice clear.
status which is on or off. Circuit. This circuit contains node MCU, relay, power board, moisture sensor, and the water pump and ultrasonic sensor. This is the Android app which shows the current status of the intelligent part. Here we need to do two things. One thing we need to give internet connectivity to intelligent part, and we need to give the power. Here now I am giving power. So if the soil is dry, the water started pumping. The pump start pumping the water, and in Android app you will get notification, and here it shows the water storage level and the soil moisture sensor values and the pump status which is on or off. So here now the soil is dry, soil is wet, so the pump turned off and the green LED will blink. If the soil is dry, the in Android app we will get notification, and water pump. So if the soil is wet, it turns off. So here it shows pump off.
Yeah, now think second one you have seen almost all everyone, right? Now you tell me the differences. Paresh, quick, Sahadev,
Sir, bari one week on already.
Sahadev,
Sir, I heard second one, but did not understand, sir. Background sound is coming, sir.
Sarfaraj.
Sir, I have not seen the first one, sir. Can you please present that once again, sir?
First one
The
only,
first one.
just now I have shown that's the first one.
Okay, then, sir, second one I have not seen, sir. I have seen only this one, sir.
Just I'll play that also. Both I will play now. Means the second one also just I'll share. Just a minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
switch on this, we are developing this IoT-based project because, as you know, in India, farming is very important, and nowadays the water level is very low in India, and farmers are facing very difficulties. So, we keeping this in mind, we are developing this project, and I will first explain the setup which we have made to do this project. This is sensor, soil sensor detector, moisture level detector, and this is the microcontroller. It's picketing microcontroller, and from this we are giving power supply. This is 7805 volts, and this is 6 volts water pumper, and this is the controller which is connected to this 7805, and from that to this pump. And this is the cable which we are connected to the laptop, means the system for dumping the code, and from this our application will work. And now I will show you how it works. I am fixing this soil moisture detector in the pot. For example, we have taken the pot. And the softwares which we are using are Terminal and MP Lab and serial bootloader AN1310. This is the main code of our project. Here I am connecting like to show the output of our project. When I switch on this power button, and if I on the system, it will work like I am working, and it will show some threshold value which we have set already. If the threshold value is lower than the which we have set, it will automatically on.
If the value of moisture level is less than
threshold, if the value of moisture level is less than the threshold value, the pump will start, and if not, it will stop.
As the pot contains already water level is there.
As already we can see the pot is already having the moisture level. So you can see the this value, and now if I use this like to show the dryness of the area. Now the pump is on, like the water flow is already working. And if I again put this in the water, moisture level is there. So the pot won't work. So the pump won't work. This is the water.
Now, I think you are cleared, right? Everyone now. Yeah, now tell me the differences.
Yes, sir. I think, sir, according to me, the first one is more better than the second one. So the reason behind the reason behind the betterment is that the first one is using a mobile application. So while using that mobile application, it's very easier to understand for all the users that what is going on that process. Means on the first project, you can see all those things by those graphical representation. Means how much water is available there, and how all those things are working, and if the water is so if the soil is dry, then it's notifying there that the soil is dry, and if it is not dry, then it's also notifying the same thing. And I think if we are using mobile app, that is more handy than using laptop.
Very good.
More better than the second. That's it.
Thank you. Next.
So according to me, first one was not good rather than second one. According to me, second one was good because second one was working automatically. If soil is already wet, means water will not go inside the soil. But we saw in first one, if water is wet, after that water is pumping. So major major thing is we are saving water in both the project. But in first one we are not saving water that much. We are saving water in second one. That was automatically.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
that I
Hmm.
learned.
Oh. Next, Paresh.
So
Paresh.
first one
Hmm.
is better sir, because of the Android app and the user interface of that,
Hmm.
and also it provides notifications accordingly,
Hmm.
sir. But the second one was completely like you had to keep
Hmm.
watching the laptop, and
Hmm.
yeah, it's very handy, sir. The first one was very handy because of the Android app, sir.
Hmm. Okay, Ajay.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Actually, the first one was completely handy, which mobile app was connected to it. The working of the project was completely done.
Hmm.
The second one was it was
Hmm.
not handy. For every time we have to connect to the laptop and we have to use it.
Hmm.
And the project also was not completely done because that drip irrigation system was not connected.
Hmm.
So this is what I noted in the projects, both the projects, sir.
Hmm. Right. Then Vidya Rani.
So first one is better, sir.
Right.
ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರ ಅಂತ ಶೋರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರೈಸರ್ ವೆಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಡ್ರೈ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅಂಡ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿತ್ತು. ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಬೆಟರ್.
Next, yeah, yeah. Next, question number two. Which one you will feel like that ready to move to the market? Means, if I give both the projects to you, which one you will feel like that, sir? I can sell this product easily. And while selling, what you will tell as the best features of that project? Now again, it's open to Sarfaraj.
Sir, I think so. The first one will be more better because the feature what we can present to the customer, that the first thing I told at first only, that it's very handy. We can show those graphical representation and its user interface. It was really awesome. The user interface was showing all those details about those water, means how much water is available and how it's working and all those. So we can show that features too. And one more thing I want to state here, that about that water wasting point. Sir, I think it's not wasting the water because it's facing the whole things. If the soil is wet, then it's checking that if the soil is wet, then it's not pumping the water. And if the soil is dry, then it's trying to pumping the water. So it's not wasting the water, it's saving the water too. So that's all the features which I will show to the user as a seller for this
Yeah, good.
product.
Paresh, if you sell the
Yes, sir.
first product, if you sell the first product, how will you convince the customer?
How will I convince the customer?
Yeah.
So I would say that
Mm.
the first thing is about the water, sir. Water won't get wasted because there is the water level, this thing which shows how much water is left out, and also every time we get notified if the soil is like wet or not, and also if it is wet, the water pumps it stops, sir. So yeah, water doesn't get wasted, so you can use it. ಬೇರೆ
Okay.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್. Main
First.
thing is the water thing itself, sir. ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ವಾಟರ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನೀರು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಲ್ಲ,
ಗುಡ್.
ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ತನೋಜ್
Yes, sir.
ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನೀನ್ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಗೆ. How will you tell the features of that and advantages of that?
So mainly the water level is also being detected in the first project, and we can save water and also electricity. So by ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ವೆಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಪಂಪ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿನೂ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಜೊತೆನು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದ ಆಪ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದನು ಆಪ್ ನಮಗೆ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ವೆಟ್ ಅಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ, ವೆಟ್ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಪಂಪ್ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಏನೇನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಾನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ. ವರ್ಷ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ವರ್ಷ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೆ ನೀನು ಫಸ್ಟ್?
ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ.
ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಸರಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸೆಲ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್, how will you sell to the customer? How will you convey the customer about the features?
Sir, I can tell them that first thing, this project is very handy. Though it is like compared to second one, first one has some minus point where they have done it automatically, second one, but this one it is done a little manually. We can tell them it is very handy, and they can like it helps them very oftenly, where ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ರೂ ಅವರು they can handle the project very easily ಅಂತ ಸರ್.
ಗುಡ್. ಸಂತೋಷ್
ಸರ್.
ನೀನ್ ಹೇಳು
ಸರ್. ಅದೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಸರ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತದೇನು ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನ ಸೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್.
ಹೌದು, ಅದು ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಗುಡ್. ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ಸ್ those who are interested to speak? Apurva?
Sir.
Surya, good.
Sir, about the water pump, sir, the first project was dripping the water, which means in the sense it will take time for the soil to get wet, no sir? So
it's dripping. It's taking a time by time. Means
meanwhile the second one, it was in a flow. The motor wasn't stopping and taking delay in it, which means that the water will flow a lot in it.
Water will flow in one shot and it will
it will overflow.
Moisture level will increase, it will stop. Good.
It will take time for the soil to get wet, so the dripping process was good compared to the second one.
Next. Naina? Sadev.
Sir, according to me, I will prefer both projects for different lands, with different size of lands. If land is small, then I will prefer first project. If land is big, then I will prefer second project.
Good.
Why this is, if land is small, then farmer can stand there for 1.5 hours, and he can see soil is wet or not. But if land is more than 1 acre and all, then farmer will not stand there for whole day and see water is filling or not. So I will prefer in that place second project, so that if whenever water will wet, automatically pumping will stop.
Okay.
For first project, I will prefer a small land because it was user friendly and it was also cheaper than second project.
Okay, so now it's come to my part now. If I'm a person of these two products, now assume that my students has prepared this particular project. Now I want to put it in a market and I want to convey the customers. Assume there's a way which is there. The first product, what I will tell that product as. I will never focus that product as an agricultural product first. The first point is this is why, because the name of that project itself is an intelligent pot. Pot here means always we should compare with an present pot. Where pots will be used? Farmer will not use a pot. So pots will be used in a general means in a, public situations where they are going a plants in a balconies or in a gardens where they are maintaining a pots and they are growing different plants, especially precious plants. Especially the plants which will be grown in a balconies or in a house which are precious. For them, the first project will be suitable. Why I will tell you. If they want to go out of the house for 4 to 5 days, assume I'm a marketer, I will convey like this. If you want to go to means out of the station for 5 to 10 days or 20 days like that, what about your plants in a balcony? It will dry up without a water. No one will be there to put a water, and you can't hand over your key to others. You can't believe them. So to put a water and all, your husband and wife or something. So you will be alone, and no maid will be there, and you will go out. In that situation, you love the plants very much, and that plants are very precious, like Bosnia plants or some other plants, which cost very much to purchase even from a nurseries. So for that, our project is meant to maintain such an plants. And here you can see our project, the first project where you can store a water for some particular content there. And even if you want, we can make it a further things that automatically water will fill into that tank. That also we can make as an adaptation if you want. So that is there. The tank one, some water will be there, which will be for one plant. It will be meant for around some 15 days. It will be there, and then automatically the water will be whenever the soil is dry. Our moisture sensor will detect it's dry, and automatically the water pumping will start. And once the automatically water pumping will start, once it becomes a wet, the motor will stop pumping off on a water until then it will become a dry. So then, in a meanwhile, we are having a mobile app also that wherever you may be in around the world, you can see that either your plant watering is done or not, a notification will be given to you stating like that either the plant status is dry, automatically pump is on or pump is off, and the water level what is there in that particular tank, even though it will become very late to you to visit to your place when water of that water plants is becoming that any of your close relative you can call and tell, at least you fill that water whatever is there, otherwise we'll make automatic of that if you pay somewhat more. So, and our product is meant with all those particular features that your plants will be safe even though you are out for 20 days or any number of days, and we'll look after your plants. If you want, means we'll make an even sprinkler also for your plant leaves to keep it wet based on humidity and temperature. We'll adapt one sprinkler also. If you want, a small sprinkler will be there. Shower like we'll put that also for your plants. There's an added advantages which is there in our product. Based on your requirement, we'll add up and we'll give. And this is a prototype which we have prepared for a sake now for a demo, and we are representing this. This is about our first project. If I convey like this. Next, coming to the second project. Now, when it comes to the second project, I will go to the farmer and I will tell a farmer that, especially the plantation farmers, I will tell like this, where a grapes farm will be there or some individual plants like any of things you can consider like mango or trees like farming. So there I will approach the farmers and I will tell the farmers that whatever your drip system is there, present drip system is there. For this drip system, if you insert our motor, whatever is there, how that motor will be there, one inlet and one outlet will be there always. So based on your plant moisture level, automatically water will go and water will be stopped. What happens in ordinary drip irrigation and all, whenever means it's switched on, means the drip irrigation is switched on continuously, water drops, means water will be keep on going to the plants. Where whether it's required or not, whether moisture level is there or not for that plant, based on that it never thinks. So for example, I will tell you how in ordinary irrigation it will be done. Drip irrigation, every 2 hours in the morning, every 2 hours in the evening, or meanwhile they will switch on the particular products. Then again, what other things we can convey the farmer like this? Even whatever medicines you want to give, you can give through our particular pump only. That's a thing which it can be done, and the cost is very less comparative. Why we are using a PKT18 board here, and so it will be whenever the you can see. So drip irrigation pipes will be like this: a small pipe, one plant, one pipe will be there. So at that moment, where pipe will be cut like this, one inlet will be given, motor in and motor out. Means out will go like this. Now here motor is there in between of that one pipe like this. It will be there. So motor is there here. Now how this will work? It will work based on each of this particular thing. For example, for one plant, almost all he has to invest for one plant around some 850 rupees like that. So when it comes to the plant of like that, which is giving a yield of around more yield, comparatively 850 is not a matter. So that like that you can convey the farmer and you can add up things to the drip irrigation. So further enhancement, what you can do for a second project is like this. You can make that as an IoT. Now it is an only M2M project. The second one is an M2M project. Now you can convert that to an IoT project and you can tell a farmer like this, what is the situation of the plant dryness, and when the pump is on, which plant the pump is on, which plant pump is not on, how many pumps is on at the moment, how many pumps is off at the moment. All these notifications, it can be there in his mobile, wherever he may be, either in house, somewhere like that. There's an add-on, it can be done and it can be shown. Like this, projecting our project, why I'm telling, and today why I have given this particular both experiments and telling. See, when it comes to the market prescriptive, the view of projects, both you yourself and myself, we have viewed in one way, and almost all components what we have used in that particular things are same. Almost all components are same. But the way of projecting a project to the different persons, means which persons feel better to sell this particular product, like that projecting the product, and knowledge expert, I means covering, presenting the project. See, one pot, everything below water, that is attractable to the that fellows. What I told, that in a balconies they will grow plants, or in a garden they will grow plants, who are allowed to grow the plants in a house. For them, it's very beautiful. They will compare that with their ordinary pot, and they will feel, yes, this pot is somewhat good. Even though we'll tell some 2,500 rupees of the cost, entire cost of MCU node and whatever sensors we have used, with profit, if we tell 2,500 rupees our cost is. The person who is purchasing, giving a 10,000, 5,000, 10,000, or some 20,000 for even a plant itself, then why can't he purchase 2,500 rupees part? That is a one-time investment. So definitely he will purchase. So in this way, how IoT projects should be exposed to a market, and how it can be makes it better. So coming to this drip also, adapting to the present drip irrigation, we have to check it out whether it can be workable or not. Just as a prototype which we have seen in a second project. So else the things. So always making a prototype itself, we should project to the market, not to invest a full thing. So we'll invest a little thing and we'll project to the market and we'll tell further updations we can do and we'll make you a good product later on once the agreement or something that once has been paid, something like that. Think in a way of a company. I think my view is like this. Now what you will tell? Now what you will tell? Sarfaraj, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Sahadev?
Yes, sir.
My view is right. What I think the projects in both the ways.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Paresh?
Yeah, you are right, sir. But I think we must add some more points to that, according to
What?
me.
What?
So the point is that about the second project, what you told that by using that second project, farmers can do their task very easily. But the second thing that all the farmers doesn't know how to operate a laptop and how to perform.
No. Laptop will not be there. See, Sarfaraj, in a second project, they have given a demo using for power supply. They have used that laptop only. That if you burn the code already into the microcontroller, then whatever that 5 volts connectivity is there, no, you can give directly to the adapter. Sarfaraj, getting?
Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir.
They have used your laptop just for a sake of a power supply. See, once if you burn the code, everything to that microcontroller, then your laptop or your next code is not needed, even though it's an Arduino board or PKT or Raspberry Pi, whatever may be the boards. Once if you have burned the code into that particular microcontroller, just if you give a supply of a power to that, directly you can give, not an issue. It's based on your controller or a microcontroller or a board that how much power it will accept, either 5 volts, whether it is 12 volts, like that. So that is a one thing which you should know always, right? Next, any other doubts? Right? Okay. Now this will make it as an activity class today, and some of you has participated well. It's very good. Still, many ideas or projects is there with me that I will show you the projects. And I will ask you like this, how these projects, if you do, how you are doing to sell this and all. So why? Because only theory parts telling it will be not like that. You must know how a product and how you can make a product and how you can featureize a product and all. That is a very much important, which my children should know, according to me. Right? Now I'll take attendance. Meanwhile, I'll send a link of the quiz, just 4 questions, not a big thing. So you can answer it. Very simple. Just, yeah, I have sent a quiz link. Please open that link and answer the quiz questions which is there. Quiz questions, it's very easy. You can answer very well. So meanwhile, I'll take the attendance. In the next Saturday's class, and tomorrow's class as usual will go. I think in next Saturday class, we'll see another activity if possible. No, we'll see. Just a minute. Answer your attendance now. Aditya? Aditya? Ajay?
Yes, sir.
Amit? Amit? Antima? Antima, Apurva,
Present,
Apurva,
sir.
Antima, I have put absent for you. I have called several times, you have not answered. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ?
Sir, sir.
ಏನೋ ಏನಮ್ಮ
Network issues, sir.
ಇದು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ ಪಟ್ ಅಂತ, ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಪಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಇನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಕರೆದಾಗ ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಆಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್. ಅಪೂರ್ವ,
Present, sir.
ನೀನು ಇವಾಗ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ.
Sir, network issue ಇವಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ.
ಅಶ್ವಿನಿ,
Yes, sir.
ಬಿಂದು,
Yes, sir.
ದಿವ್ಯೇಶ್,
Yes, sir.
ಗೌರೀಶ್,
Yes, sir.
ಗೌತಮಿ,
Present, sir.
ಗುಣಶೇಖರ್,
Present, sir.
ಹರಿಣಿ, ಸೂರ್ಯ.
ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇರಿ ಸರ್, ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್.
Present, sir.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. ನಯನಾ,
Present, sir.
ನೀನೆಲ್ಲೋಗಿದ್ದೆ?
Sir, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದೆ. ನೀವು ಒಂದೇ ಸಲ ಕೂಗಿದ್ದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ಫ್ರಾಜ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ.
ನಜ್ಮಾ,
Present, sir.
ನಿಧಿ,
Present, sir.
ಪ್ರದೀಪ್.
Sir.
ಪ್ರದೀಪ್, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋ, ಬರೀ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀಯನೋ. ಪ್ರೀತಿ.
Present, sir.
ರಾಜೇಶ್.
Present, sir.
ಸಹದೇವ್.
Present, sir.
ಸಾಕೇತ್. I repeat, ಸಾಕೇತ್. ಸಂತೋಷ್.
Present, sir.
ಸೀಮಾ.
Yes, sir.
ಸಿಂಚನಾ.
Yes, sir.
ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ.
Present, sir.
ಶಶಾಂಕ್.
Present, sir.
ವರ್ಷ. ಶಶಾಂಕ್, ಅದು ಇದು ಸೆನ್ಸಾರ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಶಶಾಂಕ್?
ಹಾ ಸಿಕ್ತು ಸರ್, ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಸೆನ್ಸರ್
ಸಿಗ್ತಾ, ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಸೆನ್ಸಾರ್. ನನಗದು ಫೋಟೋ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀಯಾ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಶಶಾಂಕ್? ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್
ದಿನ ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದ್ರ ಫೋಟೋ ಕಳಿಸು, ಫೋಟೋ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ. ಯಶಸ್ವಿನಿ.
Present, sir.
ಅಮೃತ.
Present, sir.
ಅನುಷಾ.
Present, sir.
ಅಪೂರ್ವ ಕೆ.
Present, sir.
ಸಾಯಿ ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ್.
Yes, sir.
ಚೇತನಾ.
Present, sir.
ಕಾವ್ಯ.
Present, sir.
ಮಧುಶ್ರೀ.
Present, sir.
ಮನೀಶ್.
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್ಫರಾಜ್. ಮುರುಗೇಶ್. ಮುರುಗೇಶ, ನೀನೇ ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ, ನೀನೇ ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ಅದು ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಆಗೇ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಅದು ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಚರ್ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಅದೇ ತರನೇ, ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ.
ಸರಿ. ಮಣಿ. Hey, what happened to you, Mani, all these days?
Sir. Sir,
Sullinga.
I will not come in class. Sir.
Why? What happened?
Sir, I will say later, sir.
Okay. Paresh.
Present, sir.
Pooja.
Present, sir.
Prashant.
Present, sir.
ఉన్నావా ప్రశాంత్ నువ్వు? ప్రతిభ, ప్రతీక్,
Present, sir.
సాధన, ಶಶಾಂಕ್,
ಸರ್ ನಿನ್ನೆ ತನುಜ ಮತ್ತು ಶಶಾಂಕ್ SP ರೋಡ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು ಸರ್. ಅವ್ನ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಪಿಕ್ ಪಾಕೆಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಶಶಾಂಕ್ದು ಫೋನ್ ಪಿಕ್ ಪಾಕೆಟ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅವನ್ದೇ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಕೇಳೋಣ ಇನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇವಾಗ
ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಅಂದೆ ಸರ್. ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅವನು ತನುಜಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರು ಸರ್ SP ರೋಡ್ಗೆ ಬೋಟ್ ತರಕ್ಕೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫೋನ್ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ SP ರೋಡ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ್ರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೋನಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ.
ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಅವ್ನ್ ತನುಜ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ನ್ ಹೊಡಿಬೇಕು. ಇವಾಗ ಹೆಂಗ ಅವನು ಶಶಾಂಕ್?
ಅವ್ನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಇವಾಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಅವ್ರ ಆಂಟಿ ಫೋನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾ,
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್.
ಶ್ರೀಧರ್,
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್.
ತನುಜ್,
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್.
ತೇಜಸ್ವಿನಿ, ಇದ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ್ಲೇ ತೇಜಸ್ವಿನಿ. ಅನಿ,
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್.
ಆಶೀಶ್, ವಿದ್ಯಾ,
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್.
ವಿಶಾಲ್,
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್.
Okay, good. Thank you very much for attending a class. Solve the quiz questions. So in the next class tomorrow 8:30 there will be another class. Okay, night I will send you the link. Okay, thank you.